Okay, so I've already got the awning right there. This wraps around, so it kind of eliminates the possibility of me having an awning up, placing the KickAss shower awning up there, because it would get in the way as the shadow awning wraps around, because it's a 270. So my other option is to mount it over here on this side, you know, and that's kind of like a clean space right there. Before I had a rugged design concepts with a Roam adventure case right here mounted here, and that's no longer there. So this would be a good spot to mount it up there and then have the awning, the shower tent drop down into this area. And I like that idea too, because if I had it here, you know, I've got the tire carrier in the way, which I could swing out, but I'd have to, I don't know, if I ever wanted to access the doors, I'd have to roll up the shower awning, or if I wanted to use it in another way, some people have mentioned, you know, opening up the doors and then having it drop down. I don't know, it just seems like a lot of work if I'm camping, so I think just to be able to mount it up here would be a good option and would look pretty clean, and I don't really have to worry about it if I need to access my doors or to get anything inside. But yeah, so I think it's the driver's side. This side's taken up, this side doesn't work, so it's the other side. And that's it. So I'll install this pretty soon so you guys can see it and check it out. Today I am getting back to the project where I'm installing this KickAss. This is the KickAss shower awning, or privacy awning, privacy suite, whatever you want to call it. But this basically unfolds and gives you a privacy area to, you know, do your number one, number two, or take a shower, or change, or whatever you need to do behind closed doors, except this will be a closed curtain. So I'm going to install this. I've got all the brackets right here that came with it, and got my tools. And because the deck is perforated right here, I actually just picked this up from S&B Filters. This is a tool tray. It's a silicone tool tray, and I'm going to be using this so I don't lose anything underneath this deck here. Alright, check out this tool tray here. We've got a couple compartments. This is nice here. This is for some smaller things. And this is a larger thing if you don't need these little compartments. You can keep it all separate and you can have more space, more room to put things in, or if you just want to throw things in here. But it all fits together nicely. Just like that. And it's silicone, so it doesn't move. Easy to clean. I'm actually gonna leave these out. Actually, I'll put them up here. Dump some parts in them. So in the kit, you're gonna get a bag. Inside the bag are the bolts for the install, which connect the bracket to whatever, if you're gonna do your roof rack, but it's also gonna connect to the back of the awning. And then you've got some stakes for the curtain so it's not blowing around. Let's get to it. So looking at the brackets, I know that there's going to be 2 bolts going into them, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide 2 bolts through this track right here, through these channels, and that's what will bolt up the brackets to. Then I can close this Velcro back up the way I just opened it, so I'll just fold this over. I believe, actually it was this one first, then this one I should know, I just did it, and then this one, just to clean it all up. And there you have it. Now they're locked in, and I can go ahead and continue with the install. Okay. Let's see. So now I can move them around through here to make it fit on the roof rack. And also, the other thing to take note is that because I'm actually pretty high up on the Sprinter, it's about 9.5 feet, I orientated these down to kind of give it, I guess, a little bit more, I guess, to lower it a little bit more. But I guess you could also flip them around if you needed to, and you keep it above here. I'm just gonna do it so I can try to keep it as low as possible, hanging over. Okay, I'm tightening down. These are 10 millimeter. I know they're hard to find, but there it is. I've got them. If you need it, $100. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten these down just so they're still movable, so I can slide them around according to the position that I want them on my rooftop deck. So I'm just going to get them so they're snug, then I'll do a test fit, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I want it to be able to move here so that I can position it where I need to, and then we'll go ahead and tighten it down. So I actually think this is going to work out. I've got holes in the deck already, so I don't need to do any drilling. Since the holes are bigger, I'm going to use some washers to secure it. But I think where it is right now looks pretty good. It clears my my scene lights, my Baja scene lights that are up here. I want to make sure I have enough room for that. But I think just making sure it's centered. This looks good. This looks good. All right, I think I can tighten from here. All right, let's double check. Looks good. Let's go ahead and tighten it down. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let me put this down here in case I drop these so I don't have to fish them out. But I've got a couple washers. The deck plate right here, the holes are bigger, so I'm gonna need to put a fatter washer here. I'm just gonna go like this, put this through, and then hold it up through there. And I'm gonna bolt from the top. That's gonna be a lot easier than trying to bolt from the bottom, in my opinion. I will have some stuff sticking out. Maybe I should do it this way, but I think it's gonna be pretty tough. Let's try it out. Okay. Well, it appears that this is a pretty, it's not a tough install, but it's a little bit harder when there's only one person, just because I can't hold the awning in the right position without it falling over, just due to the weight of it being over. So I think what I am gonna do is I'm gonna self-tap the brackets in first, and then once it's secure, I'm gonna go ahead and bolt from the bottom using the washers, just because it's just really awkward. So let's give it a try and continue. Okay, I've got it in place. I basically just self-tapped right there, and this is where I'm gonna bolt using the provided hardware right there. So I'll go ahead and bolt from the bottom up, and that way I won't be trying to hold the weight of the awning up. So I'll bolt from this side and this side. So I've got the washers under there, and I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this up. Okay, installed. These are bolted through. These are self-tapped. Did the same thing over here. So there it is. installed. Not too bad. So we'll go ahead and use this on the trip, and it's ready to go. Hey, what's up everybody? I just wanted to show you the KickAss Shower Tent Awning. We're out here camping in Arizona and just installed the KickAss Shower Privacy Awning, and just wanted to show you what it looks like. It's mounted. I'm going to go ahead and show you how we deploy it, and you guys can get a look at it and how it looks on the sprinters. There it is.